vi er Blikkåpnerne, og jeg heter Sol.
Og jeg heter Audun.
Og vi er med Vivienne på museet.
Og i dag så er vi her for å se på den nye utstillingen til Astrup Fearnley som heter RE av Sissel Tolaas. Og vi er så heldige også på å ha en liten samtale om prat med Sissel Tolaas etterpå.
The theme of the exhibition is smell and chemical communication, interspecies communication, where the title of the exhibition is RE. I only work with smell. It's not about having an idea of something. My topic in my work is about smell. Being and understanding where I am and why I'm supposed to do something is essential for what I'm doing, you know, and understand the context of things are essential to my opinion about this. You know, I tend to avoid superficiality, you know, and research is so essential here, you know, that I was literally living in this building in the beginning and understanding how the building is breathing, what it's sitting on, what is the role of the ocean, what is the building hiding, you know, what is a building. The biggest host of a building and in general is the air, you know, it's more important, more present than anything, and I'm trying to make sense of that air, you know, and the only thing we share in this world is the air we breathe. And yeah, it's all these amazing facts that's all what I try to highlight. And that's also why there is no indication or explanation or description of what is what and how you should read and understand anything. It's just everybody can do it their own way, you know, and I think it's, if we don't do it now, if we don't try to change something and do it different after the one and only maybe experience that we all have had now with the pandemic, when am I going to change, you know? So I think it's a good opportunity to try to do things different, and that's what I try to do with my contribution here, you know? Absolutely everything is different than you would normally explore and experience, especially here, yeah? And it has had impact. The people are really enjoying it and really engaged, you know, and surprised. And I think the biggest drive we happen to have as species human is curiosity. And you know, if we don't keep that curiosity alive, you know, what is it all about? Nothing is worse than boredom, you know? And we are equipped with amazing interfaces on the body that if we don't keep them fit, they will decay and become extinct very soon. So I laid out this exhibition, my content, so that we could appreciate what it means to be in the context of others. So it's not just about human perspective, it's all kind of perspective. The scaling here is important. You scale down, you're suddenly observing what you're walking on. Yeah, so it's an attempt to stir things up a bit, you know, in a sophisticated way, and without being disrupting, you know, too much, but a little bit. I use the kind of creative world to perform research. And I use it because I have the freedom I need, because my topic of concern is life and being alive. I could not do these experiments on rats and mouses in my lab. So that's all, you know, that's very simple, maybe radical, but yeah, I kind of, after so many years, found out this is the only way I can work, you know? And I don't want to be dependent on the art world or commercial world or science world or Norwegian world or Swedish world. No, I'm concerned about life. I'm concerned about the process of being alive, and not only in the context of human, but in context of all kind of living matters. My topic is the invisible, but I use visual to highlight the invisible. Yeah, it's like you have air movement, you have curtains that show that it's invisible, you have objects that hold this invisible. So visible is just one element. Only looking at things doesn't do it anymore. You know, we have, you know, so much going on beyond what we see. Yeah, only if we start to explore that, you know, and experience things with our whole body, we can also make sense out of it, and we can act towards what we understand, you know, and this is what I try to do. And my biggest mission here is to also get on the other side, having evoked the fact that without emotional interaction, there is no action in the world. If we don't get the message with our own bodies and react towards what we have understood, nothing is going to change. So what smell accomplishes so intelligently is to activate memory, to activate emotion, the quickest processing in the brain, and you are deep down in hippocampus. And that's amazing. And that's the only thing that differentiates us from the machine, is that we have emotion. You learn in the context of emotion and joy and play, through using all the senses. And I think that's amazing. And what I try to do with my work is to bring back that moment in life. We're all children in the end of the day. And if we bring back joy and playfulness to serious issues, I think it's going to get a little bit more easy. Call it COVID, call it the new mutation. All the scare, all the fear, all the paranoia rhetoric just make people anxious and afraid, unhappy and aggressive. No, it's not the way to do it. So here too, I speak about nutrition, but it's fun, it's joyful. You have beauty and then you have the beast. But because of the joy and you're able to laugh, suddenly you never forget it.